Hi. I've never done a voiceover before, but I think I want to try. I tried to record earlier today, but I realized fairly quickly that I would have trouble trying to talk without any kind of script. So I'm trying again. This week was actually a series of failing and trying again. Some of the things were my own fault, like recording 40 minutes of footage and my phone dying 5 seconds in, or when I knocked over my mug of tea and ruined my entire Hobonichi Techo. Some of the things were from my sweet but very chaotic cat, like my camera getting knocked over while I was cooking, or the succulents that I spent so much time building getting knocked over and broken apart. I'm trying to let myself move through these things and try anyway, because sometimes it ends up with really tasty homemade gnocchi. You saw just a tiny clip earlier, but I finished reading Notes on an Execution by Dania Kukafka. I'll try to talk a bit about that over the footage of me journaling. Hopefully it'll keep you company. There were some bits of prose that I found really heavy-handed, which was a bit disappointing because the writing was overall beautiful and really touching. I just think that there were some scenes that either didn't fit with the narrative or else did fit, but were noticeably telling rather than showing points and details. Something, I think, that was done incredibly well was how the writing explored the tightrope walk between good and evil. There's a couple of quotes that I would like to read that illustrate that a little bit. Every mystery was a story, and sometimes, to see the whole thing, you had to go all the way back to the beginning. Then, very few people believed that they were bad, and this was the scariest part. Human nature could be so hideous, but it persisted in this ugliness by insisting it was good. And she prayed that the difference between good and evil was simply a matter of trying. The way that Ansel's character was written was really chilling as well. There were a few quotes that hit a little too close to home for me, especially quotes from other characters about Ansel. There was one quote that I didn't write down, but basically the characters are saying something along the lines of, he's smart, but he talks as though he's smarter than what he actually is. His obsession over his theory and how he spoke to characters when they chose to leave him. There were lots of times that I had to actually put the book down and walk away for a little while. It was a little too realistic. Safi, one of the other characters, has a moment of realization critical for the plot of the story. And the way that that was written was some of the most heart-pounding and adrenaline-inducing writing that I've read in a very long time. I won't read the quote because I think that it would give away too many details. But I think that if you're looking for that kind of an adrenaline boost, this might be the way to go. Lastly, before I let you go, there were some lines that were so beautiful. They've stuck to me, and I keep finding myself thinking about them over and over again. It would be a tragedy, inhumane, if we were defined only by the things we left behind. Once, there was wheatgrass and wonder, the earth turning ordinary beneath the train of your spine. Thank you for listening. I hope you'll join me next time. You can always subscribe to the channel. In fact, that would mean a lot if you did. I've had a few more people show up just in the last couple of weeks. It's really meant a lot. I'd like to see you again. I'll continue to try to upload every week. Bye for now.